We all want our gardens to thrive, bursting with vibrant blooms and bountiful harvests. We carefully select the best seeds, provide ample sunlight, and water diligently. Yet, there's a hidden factor that often gets overlooked: the pH level of our soil. Just like us, plants need a balanced diet to flourish, and soil pH plays a crucial role in their ability to absorb essential nutrients. Imagine setting a table laden with delicious food, but your guests can't digest it properly. That's what happens when soil pH is out of balance. Plants struggle to access the nutrients they need, no matter how much fertilizer we apply. Understanding and adjusting soil pH is like unlocking a secret code to unleash your garden's true potential. In the following sections, we'll delve deeper into the world of soil pH, exploring why it matters, how to test it, and how to adjust it to create the perfect environment for your plants to thrive. Get ready to empower yourself with the knowledge to transform your garden into a haven of healthy growth. Soil pH might sound like a complex scientific concept, but it's actually quite simple. The pH scale, ranging from 0 to 14, measures the acidity or alkalinity of a substance. A pH of 7 is neutral, while lower numbers indicate acidity and higher numbers indicate alkalinity. Think of it like a seesaw, with 7 being the perfect balance point. For our plant friends, the ideal pH range for most gardens falls between 6.0 and 7.0, slightly acidic to neutral. This sweet spot allows plants to efficiently absorb essential nutrients from the soil, like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. When soil pH strays too far from this range, nutrient availability becomes disrupted, leading to a host of problems for our beloved plants. When soil pH veers off course, our plants often exhibit telltale signs of distress. They might not display obvious symptoms initially, but over time, their growth and vitality can be significantly impacted. Learning to recognize these signs is crucial for early intervention and preventing long-term damage to our gardens. One common symptom of unbalanced soil pH is stunted growth. If your plants seem to be lagging behind their expected size, it could indicate a pH problem. Another red flag is yellowing leaves, often a sign of nutrient deficiencies caused by improper pH levels. Additionally, keep an eye out for unusual leaf discoloration, wilting, and reduced flowering or fruiting. If you notice any of these symptoms in your garden, don't panic. Testing your soil pH is a simple process that can provide valuable insights into the underlying issue. Once you know your soil's pH, you can take steps to adjust it and restore balance to your garden. Testing your soil's pH is a straightforward process that can be done using readily available tools. Knowing your soil's pH is the first step towards creating an optimal growing environment for your plants. There are a few different methods you can use, each with its own level of accuracy and convenience. One popular option is using a home soil testing kit. These kits are widely available at garden centers and online retailers. They typically involve mixing a small soil sample with a provided solution and comparing the resulting color change to a chart to determine the pH level. While these kits provide a general idea of your soil's pH, they may not be as accurate as professional testing. For a more precise measurement, consider sending a soil sample to a professional testing laboratory. This option offers the highest level of accuracy and provides a detailed analysis of your soil's nutrient content as well. While it may be slightly more expensive than home testing kits, the comprehensive information provided can be invaluable for serious gardeners. Raising the pH sweetening sour soil. If your soil test reveals acidic pH levels, don't worry. There are effective ways to raise the pH and create a more alkaline environment for your plants. This process, known as liming, involves adding alkaline materials to the soil to neutralize excess acidity. The most common liming material is agricultural lime, readily available at garden centers. Before applying lime, it's crucial to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully, as application rates can vary depending on the type of lime and the severity of the acidity. Sprinkle the lime evenly over the soil surface and gently work it in using a garden rake or tiller. Another effective option for raising soil pH is using wood ash. Wood ash, a byproduct of burning wood, contains potassium carbonate, which acts as a liming agent. However, it's essential to use wood ash sparingly, as excessive amounts can harm plants. Sprinkle a thin layer over the soil surface and avoid direct contact with plant roots. Lowering the pH, taming the alkalinity. In cases where soil tests reveal alkaline pH levels, lowering the pH is necessary to create a more acidic environment. This process can be a bit more challenging than raising the pH, but is achievable with the right approach. One effective method for lowering soil pH is incorporating elemental sulfur. Elemental sulfur, available in granular or powdered form, reacts with soil bacteria to produce sulfuric acid, gradually lowering the pH over time. The amount of sulfur required varies depending on the soil type and the desired pH change. Another option is using acidifying fertilizers. These fertilizers, typically containing ammonium sulfate or urea, release acidic compounds as they decompose, lowering the soil pH. When using acidifying fertilizers, it's crucial to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully to avoid over-fertilization, which can harm plants. Maintaining ideal soil pH. Once you've adjusted your soil pH to the desired range, maintaining this balance over time is crucial for long-term plant health. Regular monitoring and minor adjustments are key to preventing pH levels from creeping back to their original state. One of the simplest ways to maintain soil pH is by adding organic matter regularly. Organic matter, such as compost, aged manure, or leaf mold, acts as a buffer, helping to stabilize pH levels and improve overall soil structure. Aim to incorporate a layer of organic matter into your garden beds at least once a year. Another essential practice is watering your garden with soft water whenever possible. Hard water, containing high levels of calcium and magnesium, can gradually raise soil pH over time. If you have hard water, consider using a water softener or collecting rainwater for irrigating your plants. pH preferences, a guide to plant choices. Just as we have our favorite foods, different plants thrive in specific pH ranges. While most garden plants prefer slightly acidic to neutral soil, some species have evolved to tolerate or even prefer more extreme pH levels. For instance, acid-loving plants like blueberries, rhododendrons, and azaleas flourish in acidic soils with pH levels between 4.5 and 5.5. On the other hand, alkaline-tolerant plants like lavender, lilacs, and clematis can tolerate slightly alkaline soils with pH levels up to 8.0. When selecting plants for your garden, it's essential to consider their pH preferences. Grouping plants with similar pH requirements together can help simplify soil management and ensure that all your plants have access to the nutrients they need. The science behind pH, a simplified look. Understanding the science behind soil pH can deepen our appreciation for its importance in plant growth. In simple terms, soil pH affects the availability of essential nutrients to plants. When soil pH is within the ideal range, nutrients exist in forms that plant roots can easily absorb. However, when pH levels become too acidic or alkaline, chemical reactions occur that can bind nutrients, making them inaccessible to plants. For example, in highly acidic soils, iron, manganese, and aluminum become more soluble, potentially reaching toxic levels for plants. Conversely, in alkaline soils, phosphorus, iron, and other essential micronutrients become less available, leading to deficiencies. Common mistakes to sidestep. Adjusting soil pH can seem daunting, but it's a manageable task with the right knowledge. However, there are a few common mistakes that gardeners should avoid to ensure successful pH adjustments. One common pitfall is over-applying liming or acidifying materials. Adding excessive amounts of these substances can drastically alter soil pH, potentially harming plants. It's crucial to follow recommended application rates and retest soil pH periodically to monitor changes. Another mistake is neglecting to incorporate amendments thoroughly. Simply sprinkling lime or sulfur on the soil surface won't effectively adjust pH levels. These materials need to be mixed into the soil thoroughly to ensure even distribution and optimal results. Embracing the power of pH. As we've explored, soil pH is a fundamental aspect of gardening that should never be ignored. By understanding the role of pH, testing our soil regularly, and making necessary adjustments, we can unlock our garden's true potential, creating thriving havens for our plant companions. Remember, gardening is a journey of continuous learning and adaptation. Embrace the power of pH and watch as your garden flourishes with vibrant life, rewarding your efforts with bountiful harvests and breathtaking beauty. If you found these insights helpful, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more gardening tips and tricks. Happy gardening!